Kat.
And I'm Nick.
And you're listening to
Just Two People Pleasers.
Episode
Woo!
10. It's been a week.
It's just been
It's been
agreed.
a life.
Agreed. It has been quite a journey to get to 10 episodes. Y'all don't even know.
But we did it.
And we're here.
And you know who's also here? The Pope. The new one.
Segue.
Because our boy
Amazing.
Leo the 14th is American. So yeah, we have a new American Pope. Hooray. And he went to school he went to Villanova, which therefore means he was in Philly, which therefore means,
that means
go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. I saw a TikTok, people were like at the Villanova Wawa saying like, do you think he went to this Wawa? And I'm like, I want to know your Wawa order. Like, come on, let's go. Let's do the most like Philly things, please.
Actually, that would be kind of cool if you like paraded in Philly.
Well, he do be doing a lot of things now, because there's like a tennis tournament in Rome, I want to say, or Italy, but one of the players went to go meet him, and the Pope plays tennis, so he gave him his racket. Like, the guy gave the Pope his racket.
Oh.
So he's just like coming out, and everyone's like, who is this man? We're just learning so much about him, which is so much fun.
Yeah.
And also, there was a story that, sorry, I'm just going on a rant about this book, because I'm like, oh my god, he's like relatable, and like I know things. But there was someone that was like sitting next to him when like they were doing the voting, and like it looked like it was gonna be him, like the American Pope.
Yeah.
And then the guy next to him said, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then the guy said, "Do you want a candy?" And the Pope's like, "Yes, please." And that's me. That's me.
Aww.
Like, you get stressed and you're just like, candy?
A sweet treat.
I just need a little reward.
Oh.
But yeah.
He seems chill. So that's good.
Yeah.
We're celebrating a lot today. Look at that. We're also celebrating 10 years of Kat putting up with me, which is very exciting.
And we met at a Catholic school.
It all connects people.
Connections
Connections everywhere. Yeah, I feel like we're a married couple because I feel like the only reason that we're still friends after all these years is because like she has to be my friend.
We know too much about each other.
I feel like we're in too deep, and now we're stuck. We're bonded for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, you're stuck with me.
Yep.
Unless you move again, then I'll just cry.
Oh my gosh, that was I think my brain's blocked out those 9 months of my life. Because like, anyway, that's for another day. But I moved away, and I was like, what's this gaping hole in my life? It's because Kat wasn't in it anymore. She keeps me grounded.
Yeah, and you weren't that far away. It was like an hour.
Well, it was an hour and a half at least.
Well,
yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
It was far. Anyway. But now I'm back. And I'm going to stay in Pennsylvania. There's no way.
Okay.
I'm staying right here, y'all. I ain't going nowhere.
You have to come and get me.
So, I don't remember. Was this your idea? Because this was...
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a this or that, or like would you rather, or whatever. It basically, like, this option or that option, but we tailored them to the other person.
And so for example, just because we talked about this before, like, would you rather have an arm or leg removed, and why? And she without hesitation was like, arm, can't crochet. A leg, I would not sacrifice an arm because then I couldn't crochet.
And I said, like, I'll cut off my own leg. Let's go. Like,
just like, whatever I gotta do, I'm keeping both arms because like, can't not crochet. I was like, that's very valid. I also wouldn't be able to play any instruments or crochet. So there actually is a girl on TikTok. Have you seen her? She crochets one-handed because she only has one hand.
Oh.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Which, that just occurred to me. I was like, so it is possible? I don't have the patience to figure that out.
Yeah.
I lost my emotional support hook this week, and I'm not doing okay. I literally had to, like, like sit on my couch for 20 minutes and like psych myself up to learn how to crochet with another hook until I get my one mug back because I left it somewhere. I know where it is, but it's fine. So anyway, that's an example. Not to derail it again,
but yeah. So
yes,
we tailored them to the other person, and I'm sure a lot of the questions that I like did for you, I was like, wait, but like I could answer that too, like because I have opinions. So we'll go by ear.
It's just one of those things where we've been friends for so long, but I feel like I don't know anything about
we
you.
We know each other's trauma more than like
I forgot your favorite color. But it's my favorite color too. I'm like, how could it? Well, it wasn't always my favorite. It was blue forever. So I guess it's just I was like, what craziness? Also, are you wearing your bracelet for the bracelet count? You were both not wearing it, so it's okay. Episode 10.
No one wears
She
it.
made me brownies though, y'all. I come over and she's like, happy anniversary. I go, oh my god. I'm like that husband that like. Like, what? It's our anniversary? So now I gotta like take her on a fancy dinner and buy her flowers to make up for it. That's the kind of relationship we have. Anyway, so would you like to go first?
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna start with the example that I gave Nick. Like, when I was describing it over text, I was like.
Oh my gosh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
And you said that's impossible. So now you have to answer
with
it.
That?
Yeah, I'm holding you at gunpoint. You have to answer this now. So. Sequence or glitter yarn that's only one color, or a color changing yarn that doesn't have any sequin or glitter in it. Which one? Which one would you choose?
Just in general, right? Like, if I pick one, do I never get to use the other one ever again? Or is it more like, I have two options in front of me, like, what are you going for? Type of thing.
I mean, I guess in this scenario, we can say it's like, how about like, for a year, you can only do that thing.
Oh, that's a good time frame.
I was gonna say life, but then like that seems like a death sentence.
So I was like, wait.
Yeah, a significant amount of time.
Okay. The sequins are fun, but you can make more with the color changing. I love the sequins and glitter though. Like, it just adds some like spunk to like any project, you know what I mean? I'll have to go with color changing, but no sequins and sparkles. Just because like I'm currently sitting next to a bag of 4 skeins of just color changing. I'm like, all I use is because I don't like weaving in ends. I hate it. It's like the worst. I made a little dino for Fred, and let me just say, y'all, Kat is the most like artistful. I can't do words. Artistic. Maybe I'm autistic.
No. There was a school project that I had to do that I was saying like artistic, but the way that I said it sounded like autistic, and I like wanted to like I re-recorded the entire thing. It was like 10 minutes long, and I was just like,
that one word. She's very. Oh man, it's a word like. I don't know. Your crochet stuff is perfect. Like, it's like factory machine made. It's amazing. Like, she's an artist.
Thank you.
I have a shelf on my house. It's just stuff that she made.
So does our other friend. Like, I do love how there's like shrines of me.
No, for real.
Houses.
There's just like a dedicated shelf that I love, and it's gonna keep growing, and it's amazing. So I'm sitting there, and she's like, "Make 2 arms, make 2 legs, make like 5." I'm like, 5? I gotta do I gotta do 4 single crochets into a micro ring, a magic ring, really? And then you're like looking at it, you're trying to like get the hook in there. I'm like,
yeah.
I wanted to throw everything against every wall, and I was like, this is what Kat does on a daily basis. Like, you make plushies like all the time.
I will say like the 4 single crochets in a magic ring, like 4 or less, like I want to like just burn everything.
Yeah, 6 I feel like is the magic number.
Yeah,
or
like
higher.
5. Okay, not my favorite, but like it's a lot easier to pull and everything. 6 or 8, perfect.
Yeah, right. It's like okay. But then you only do like 3 rounds to get like the little arms and legs and stuff. So no sew patterns, I understand. Now.
Yes, they are my pride and joy.
I should have done something with that, like something like with no sew patterns or sew patterns.
Just here, I will come up with one for myself.
Go for it.
Like the thing that you want to crochet the most, but it's a sew pattern. Like, you have to sew.
Okay.
Or something that you're like, okay, whatever, I don't really like.
But it's
I'll
no
make.
so.
I'd like to make it, but it's no so. I feel like I'd have to go. I feel like I'd have to brave it. And
Right?
do the
No,
sewing.
me too. Because if it's something I really want
Yeah.
and it's really cute,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Like this little dinosaur, like it turned out okay.
It looked very nice.
But I was like, thank you. I was so frustrated. And like the next chance I saw him, I was like, here you go. Here it is. Because like I just couldn't wait anymore. I was like, there you go. Please say it's good because I spent many hours.
Please love it. It has half of my soul in it. Thank you.
So I have way more admiration for you now. Like that's was my first non-circular plushie. It was like multiple shapes and stuff. It was like, it was a time. So to segue into my first one, my first two are crochet related as well.
Let's go.
So would you rather, or this or that, frog 3 hours worth of work, or weave in 100 ends?
Weave in the ends.
100? Like, I'm not talking about, like, you know how sometimes it's like 2? I'm talking about like 100.
See, my thought
separate.
is I mean, honestly, it depends on the yarn. Because if it's my blanket yarn,
you can't
frogging, that's
frog
fine.
that, right?
Yeah.
You can.
The blanket, like the Bernat, like it's.
There's one that you can't frog because it's getting caught.
Yeah, the posh.
That's what it
and
is.
that stuff, like that thinner stuff, like if it was that, like the idea of frogging that is not even an option. I just cut it off and throw it because I'm like, you're gonna be scrap. Oh lordy.
The chaos. All right. Well, we didn't think it was. We know you don't like posh yarn, but like, you don't gotta go throwing stuff against the wall.
I hate frogging so much.
Oh my gosh. I feel like 100 ends I'd be at the end of myself, not to. Like,
yeah.
But.
Because, yeah. Like, if it was the blanket yarn, then sure, I'll frog. But then, like, if it's not, then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So I know that's a cop-out answer, but it does depend.
No, fair enough. Fair enough.
Can I, like, do an Uno reverse card? What about you? Like, you already said.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like I'd rather frog. I can't. Just weaving in ends, I'm like, especially when someone pays me money to make them a project, I weave them in, like, so much because if it comes undone, I'm like, well, just give it back to me, I'll fix it and send it back. But like, I don't want that to happen. If it's a gift, if it's something I'm making for myself, it's fine. I'll weave it in like the normal way. But I'm thinking weaving 100 ends in like the way I do for when I make something for someone, I wouldn't survive that. I'd rather frog 3 hours of work. Because I'm just watching TV anyway when I crochet, so like I just, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay. I had them not in like any particular order, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna go for a crochet one again.
Cool.
Okay. Have one stitch too many in like the round or the row, or have one stitch too little. It's like you're missing one
I
stitch.
get what you're talking about. We in the round or we in the line?
Because I was thinking the round, but then you don't really do the round. So.
I was actually recently I've done a lot of round.
Okay. So, yeah.
So I'm in the round mentally currently.
Yeah, so in the round, you get to the end and you count, and there's like one less or one more.
So just the other day, I had one extra, and I feel like I was able to fumble through it. And you know what? But one extra, sometimes there's like a little bump there. If you like don't want to have to like frog the last 2 rows. Maybe one less, because then you just add an extra stitch in there, and then you hope it looks okay. But like one extra, you can't really. I mean, you can try and like hide it on the inside of the project. If you, I don't know, but like it's kind of harder to hide than just adding an extra one. So I say one less. One less is probably easier to get around. So exciting! It's riveting radio, y'all here. The People Pleasers podcast. All right. Number 2. I think I sent this one to you on TikTok, but you didn't react, so I'm hoping that maybe you didn't watch it.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember it.
Okay, go for it. I
or
think I know what it is, but
okay.
go for it.
Would you rather use a hook that constantly squeaks or a yarn that splits or sheds constantly?
I'll do squeak. Give me squeaks. My yarn.
So you put headphones on.
Yeah,
right?
My hook already squeaks sometimes. Some of them do squeak a little
Or
bit.
break.
Or
because
break.
her tension's so strong.
But yeah, shedding or like splitting. No.
It's the worst. I'll take squeak any day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
agreed. You know what is funny about that though? I sent you that TikTok.
No way. And I just never, and then I sent it back?
Yeah. And then you answered it and I was just like, oh, okay.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Well, there we go. So you had your answer locked and loaded then.
Okay. I think this is my last crochet one. And then,
okay.
then we get deep into your soul.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right. So assuming you have nothing to do for 24 hours.
24 hours.
Like you won't need anything. And you're, let's say you're locked in a room or something.
Okay.
24 hours without your phone or 24 hours without crochet?
I don't...
And, like, you won't need your phone. Like, no one's gonna message you or anything. So, like...
What else is in the room with me? Because, like, you know how it is when you crochet, you gotta have something on.
Let's say you're locked in your house. Like, for 24 hours. Cool. So
Nobody
you have all of that stuff.
I'm chilling. I would love to take a detox from my phone if, like, someone did my job for me for a day. And I wouldn't just crochet for 24 hours straight. That sounds like a dream. Honestly, like if I have can have my TV on still, then
I feel so sad for your hands.
Podcast.
Like you know, 5 hours in, you're just like, it's numb. I can't feel anything.
What would I do then for the 20 hours or 19 hours? I don't know.
No, I mean, if it
was possible to crochet for 24 hours, then yeah, there's so many projects. I'm like, if only I could just sit here and crochet.
You know how they do like extra live streams and stuff? Where it's like you stream for 24 hours to raise money for charity.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We do that, but just us crocheting.
For
24 hours.
What we're raising money for.
We can raise it for something. I don't know.
For something. Okay.
If we get more followers, we'll do it.
I think the Leukemia Foundation's doing like a crochet.
That one's knit.
A knit. It's a knit thing.
I know, because it keeps popping up on my Facebook page, and I'm like, excuse you, knitting is not the only yarn craft.
What about crochet people? We want to support leukemia research.
I guess they have to have the cancer, because I only crochet, so, you know.
Because we can't help, because we crochet. Well, there you go. We could do, like, we come up with a crochet one for the crocheters out there. Okay, moving on. I couldn't think of like amount of time this would have to be, so I'm just curious if like if I nailed it, if it's gonna be a hard decision or a really easy decision for some of these. Okay, would you rather wear a wool sweater for 1 hour or crochet with wool for one entire day? That's the only thing you're allowed, and you have to crochet as much as your hand can physically take it that day.
Can I wear a blanket while I crochet?
I feel like to make the decision harder, I'm going to say no. I don't know. Like, the wool's going to be touching. No. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like I can maneuver it enough that it won't touch me.
Okay. For a whole day. Like, think about how much you crochet on a day that all you're doing is crocheting. It'd be wool all day. Or can you stand there for an hour with the wool on your skin?
Just stand up. No, I'm like on my stomach, just like, because I don't know how long my skin would last with the wool sweater on.
Fair enough. Like, it's not even a you decision. It's like you would literally, your skin would freak out.
Well, I did a school play in like 7th grade or something, and like I was a griffin, and there was feathers that they glued to a shirt, and that was my costume.
Okay.
But the feathers were like above the neck. So, like, they were scratching my neck. So, from, like, my neck to, like, chest down was red.
Oh, no.
Like, for several hours afterwards. So, I'm just like, yeah, you know, I can take a little irritation, like, on my knees or something, maybe, as I'm knitting or crocheting or whatever. I forget my own craft. The wool is affecting my mind so much that I forget what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, so if you can, like, maneuver away for it to not touch you while you're crocheting with them, you still have to, like,
I still have to touch it.
Yeah.
But I feel like, yeah, I could just, because then, like, after a whole day, I can just not crochet the next day. Give my hands a break.
Yeah.
Put them in, like, an ice bath.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough. Because I feel like the sweater would be like an immediate. I was like, I'm feeling she's gonna.
yeah.
Immediate no.
In addition to the texture, the heat of it.
Oh.
I would be like a ball of sweat. Because I sweat with regular clothes on. A wool sweater.
No. How much into my soul we get in here?
Oh no, it's not. Well, okay. There are some that are more in your soul, but we're going.
Oh my gosh.
We're going pretty.
Because you definitely, I talk a lot, and I feel like in general you know more and retain more of like little things I've said over the years. I'm scared.
No, you're fine.
All right.
It's something like specific.
Here we go.
Like this one is deep in your soul, but not for the reasons you think.
Okay. Interesting.
So a rom-com with a bad story, but the guy is attractive, or a rom-com with a good story, but it's an ugly dude.
How ugly? Like
really? Unrealistic. Like
real bad. Because Hunchback of Notre Dame, great movie. I wish he had a happy ending. But like he wasn't like, they didn't make him all that ugly. He's just a little misshapen, you know. But like, I'm just thinking how ugly talking. Because I am always for the storyline. I don't really care if the dude's like smoking hot or not. You know, I love the like the nerd gets the girl type of movies.
And also, in my hypothetical, like, being ugly isn't part of the story. Like,
they think he's attractive?
Yes. They're acting like as if they they cast it like Tom Cruise or something.
I choose that one. I want to see that movie.
An ugly person that they're like, look at this hunk of meat.
I really want to. We should like. I feel like that's a movie that we would sit and watch and make fun of the whole time. That sounds amazing, yes, actually. Let's do that. I go for that one. All right. I wanted to say this one for the end, but I'm so excited. I just want to hear your... Okay. Would you rather flip a switch and Shadow is real? He is now in our plane of existence. Or you live the rest of your life never feeling like a day of pain ever again.
Sorry, Shadow. You got it. You could be erased from my mind even because no pain. Oh
wow.
I'll do anything. Oh my god. Wow.
I thought that was gonna be a tougher decision because like he's real. Maybe I should have said he's real and you're able to like hang out with him and talk to him and stuff. Like he's like in your life.
He's my bestie. Yeah,
but no. You know what? No, that's so valid though. You go through a lot.
Yeah. Having a day without physical pain, like I can't imagine it. I'd love that. Oh my god.
Like you give up almost anything, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was as exciting as I had hoped, but
I mean
that's very valid.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it was like 3 out of the 5 days, or like 4 out of 7 days you have no pain. Like then it's like, all right, maybe.
Oh, maybe it'd be a little tougher, but like never having
never
those,
pain.
Like whoa, it's like whoa,
yeah.
Instantly.
What? Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. All right. Be a master of every musical instrument, or fluent in every language.
Why would you do that? We were waiting. How long were you sitting on this question for? Oh no. It's my kryptonite. This question.
Especially because you kept bringing up the musical instruments and stuff, and I was like, oh no, she's in for a surprise.
As much as I love music. Wait, because like, career-wise, it'd be I'd get whatever job I wanted.
Yeah. But then also, what if you're a musician?
I could be a musician. Yeah. If I can master any...
Are you do a one-woman show around the country.
What?
Yeah.
That's horrible. Why would you do this to me?
This one sounds worse than the yarn one.
Broke my brain. That's like... Oh, okay. I'm going with my gut. My gut says languages.
Okay.
That's such a hard decision. I have to make one though. And
Yeah.
I guess it's languages because I'd like to meet people and like be like, haha, I'm fluent in your language, and be like, what?
And then you could travel the world. You could go anywhere.
And I could translate, like, I went to the Bible Museum in DC, not to like divert, because we're talking about the Pope, we're talking about the Bible now, y'all. There are countries that don't have it in their language. How cool would that be? To be able to translate
That
it.
is the funniest thing, I think. That your brain was like, I could translate the Bible for everyone.
I just remember seeing a whole wall full of countries that like don't have it. I'm like, that'd be cool. And like other literature and other things. I could just go around and like educate the world on various topics. It'd be cool. Anyway. Yeah, and I love to travel, so I feel like languages would be it. Okay. Here we go. Question 5. Okay. So you either have to relive all 4 of your high school years or all 4 of your college years. Which would it be?
Can I redo anything? Or am I doing the exact same path?
I want to hear what the answer would be if like you just had to live through every event as it was. Exactly as it was. You just had to relive it all over again.
I feel like college then.
Yeah.
So college wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean there were moments, but
yeah, there was some
definitely
down.
Better than
like the last year, because of COVID and everything. But still, Catholic school be rough. High school be rough in general.
True.
Catholic high school be extra rough.
Okay, so if you were to go back and have a chance to do it differently with what you know now, would you rather go back to high school?
You know, I feel like I'd still go college. I feel like I did more college that I could like.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so much happened in high school, but nothing of like significance. I guess like.
Ouch. No.
No. You know what I mean though. Like, I didn't make any like career changing paths or anything. I wasn't like, I'm going.
No, yeah,
from
the
this
chance to do
that.
college over again.
Yeah.
I made a lot of stupid decisions in college.
Well, my number one thing is I would want to live on campus, because I commuted for 4 years.
Yeah.
And it was not fun. It was like a 30+ minute commute, but like. Living on campus, because like I had a friend on campus, and I could like I could have been a part of clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, cool. All right.
You know what's really funny? One of mine was go back in time and redo high school or college.
No.
For you, it was. That's what I wrote. One of them was that. So, would you like to do that one, or I can move along to a different one?
Do you have 10? Like more than 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll move along.
Okay. Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent?
Now, I have a history of like just finding like the nerdiest nerds in the whole world. And while being smart is great, sometimes if you're not funny, you're no fun to be around. I would love to be the funniest person in the room, because then everyone likes you, because if you can gauge different people's like sense of humor and play a room, you can go anywhere in life. Like, now I don't want to be the most, because what if it's everyone else's intelligence level? What if they're all like at a certain level, I'm just like one bar above? Doesn't mean I'm super smart. It just means I'm the smartest in the room. So that has more like, I'd rather just be funny.
It's like being the tallest dwarf.
You know what I mean? So like, who am I in the room with? Am I in the room with like?
Well, let's just say it's like the current people that you're in friendships with and stuff.
Like my friend group.
Yeah.
I'd still rather be the funniest.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in general, I'm not like super funny. So that'd be really cool if they're like, you know, Nick, you're pretty okay. You're pretty funny. You're pretty cool. Instead of just my mopey self. That'd be kind of nice. It's just this week. I think this week is just pouring into today's episode, but
it's been a week for both of us.
For real.
We'll get into it with our people pleasing, but it has been a week.
Anyway, so number 6.
Good, you're keeping track. I'm not, because I just have.
I
all
just
these
had them.
things
I
and-
just had
yeah.
them. I just had them numbered because I wanted to make sure I came up with at least 10.
Mhm.
So I wanted to make sure that I saw the number 10. I was like, good, I got 10.
See, I just bullet pointed, so
Cool.
You know, into our minds. That's how we go.
I like that if the little check marks, you can like uncheck it.
Yeah.
When you did it, that's really cool. I just scroll. That's why I'm doing them in order. Anyway, okay, I had to have these slightly explained to me, even though you have explained them. I just needed like a recap, because I wasn't gonna look them up on the internet. I didn't want to get spooked. So, would you rather spend a day in one of the Resident Evil games or one of the Silent Hill games? Like you have to like boop boop, you're in there for a day.
You know what's really funny? I was explaining like what we were trying to do for this episode to my brother,
Okay.
and he asked me that question.
That exact question?
Yeah. And I was just like, so the thing is, so Resident Evil is zombies.
Yes.
Silent Hill
It's
is more like psychological.
Yeah.
So I feel like as long as I find one of the main characters in Resident Evil, I'm fine.
Okay.
As long as I find them and then I can contribute some part of something.
It's just a day. What if
Yeah.
you just dug a hole and just like had some snacks? That's where you lived for the day. And
Yeah,
then-
for a day. Yeah, I can just lock
right? You can
myself
just
in like a room and
somewhere.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, but Silent Hill, it's all psychological, so
Ooh,
it's
you
gonna
can't
find
really-
you.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
find you. That's terrifying.
Yeah. See, like if we take out like if it's not involving me, like if I'm just kind of like an observer, then I love Silent Hill. But if I have to physically be there, then I'm like, no, we're not gonna last.
You'd rather just lock yourself in a room. If like the zombies like are attacking you like a main character and they're just gonna find you, like in the game. If you're just depends on where you spawn in too, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors here, but I like that. If you're an observer, more lean toward one because it'd be okay. You know, the creepy things that chase you aren't coming after you. They're coming after the players. But yeah, they both sound like horrible choices. I have lived both in my nightmares. It's crazy. I'll be talking to somebody and then whatever we talked about, that's my dream for the night. Like, I literally, whatever I consume during the day is in my dream. So now you know why I don't. But I choose my media very carefully.
Yeah, no, I'm the opposite. I'd just be having nightmares about whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Doing a little wind down, going a little lighter.
Okay.
Board games or video games? You can only play one for the rest of your life. Like you can play any board game whenever, but only board games. Or you can play any video game whenever, but only video games.
You know what's funny? Lately, I haven't played any video games. It's been months. Like, my sister just takes my Switch and goes, I'm gonna play for, like, this the next week. She goes on this, like, these binges of playing video games, and then she'll give it back to me. But I don't think I've played it. I've watched. Can I watch other people play? That's a good one. Can I watch other people play video games? I just can't participate in the playing.
I'm gonna say no.
That's rough.
Because then you're still consuming.
But what would
the
Fred
media.
do if I could never play a board game with him? That's like his life. He's designing a board game. I can never play his board game. I have to choose board games for Fred. I'm sorry. Like, so I never play board game again. Like, I host board game nights. What would I do? Can I watch them play the board game? Like,
No.
No.
Yeah, you can only consume one.
I have to choose board games. So then when the other room's playing a video game, I have to be like, guys, I can't be here. I have to like be in the other room. I have to leave. I have to go board games.
I thought
That's
you were
a
gonna
tough
choose board
decision.
games,
So if it was a tough one though, because I do enjoy video games. Video games is easy choice for you, like
Mhm.
instantly.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even have to. For you, like no thought
Yeah,
whatsoever.
no, because what you said, like, I haven't played, like, video games in a long time. I was like, no, it's the opposite for me. I play a video game every single night, and I don't know the last time I played a board game.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Yin and yang. But it's great. I came over today. I was like, guess who's on the carnivore diet for the next 3 months?
Yeah, I made her brownies, and she's like,
Yeah.
I don't eat this.
I was like, I'm so sorry. I did not expect you to make me something. I'm only eating like meat for the whole summer. And you don't eat meat at all, which is just like another like tick in the, why we're different category. So that's fun. All right. So I think you told me this recently, but I feel like I know this about you since high school, that you like the Persona games.
Yeah.
Which I'd love to know more about, because I don't really know what it's about.
They're RPGs, like JRPGs.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool. It's like dating elements in it, or you just kind of like...
There are dating elements, yeah. I'm trying... Some of them are a little spooky.
Oh, okay.
But not like spooky as in like horror, but spooky as in like... So
someone
yeah.
dies and you have to solve their type of thing, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one game that I'm like, no. If you're gonna look at Persona, do not start with Persona 3. It's arguably the best one, but it's the darkest one. So I'm gonna ask this question two ways. I want to know like how I wrote it, how you'd answer, and then I'm like, I want to flip it a little bit, see if it would change. Okay. Would you rather play the Persona games for the first time again? Ooh.
Like you've never played them before. Or would you rather watch The Conjuring, all those movies, for the first time again, like you've never seen them?
Ooh. See, the thing is, like, the Persona games, they have plot twists and stuff.
Okay.
So, like, I wouldn't know the plot twist. But then The Conjuring, I don't think there's any plot twisty things. So I guess replay the Persona games.
This is what I thought.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if your answer would change if I said replay the Persona games for the first time, or I'm able to watch The Conjuring with you and not get spooked. Like, I can watch...
Second one. I need someone to talk to about these horror movies! There's another one coming out! There's another Conjuring movie coming out!
Now I know how you're going to answer this next question. Because it's basically that, but... So now I know how you're going to answer. It's funny. Okay. Go ahead.
Webkins or Minecraft?
Minecraft. Definitely Minecraft.
Let's assume that Webkins is like what it was in the day. It's like it's active
in its heyday.
Yeah.
I still play it sometimes. Don't tell anybody. Wait. That's okay. Y'all can know. There's this girl on TikTok that I watch sometimes. She goes live and she plays Webkins. You should see her rooms. She has all these like limited edition things, and there's this thing you can do where you can trade with other players. You can trade like furniture and stuff. People are so picky. She did this one trade. It took like 20 minutes before the girl on the other side like accepted her trade. We're probably all... Everyone on Webkins is definitely in their 20s. There's no way little kids are playing it anymore.
Oh, no.
So amazing. Definitely Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Anyway, so 100%. Okay. This one, like, I know you're gonna answer now, but I wanted to throw in, what if Aquaman was real? And he was your friend. I just wanted to throw that one in there because, like,
what's the other option?
I'm not afraid of scary stuff anymore, so we could watch movies and stuff together, and I can
it's a scary
consume your content. Yeah.
Aquaman, get out of here. The bit is not worth it.
No, but like, if you could literally say you were friends with Aquaman, it wouldn't like elevate. It wouldn't elevate it. You could go to that girl that's obsessed with Aquaman and go, but guess what? From the convention, be like, but is Aquaman your best friend? I don't think so.
That'd be so funny.
Like, I'm just thinking,
for the bit,
just for the bit, to bring it full circle that you come to the convention that she happens to be also at with Aquaman.
That'd be really funny. But I mean, I think you being able to watch horror movies overrides any bit. It's been like
years and years and years of her having to like PG all this stuff for me. Like, we used to get ice cream and talk about like murder mystery podcasts.
Oh my god, I vividly remember one. Oh my god, I think back to that and I'm like, what is wrong with me?
There are things I can't have in my room when I sleep just because of like these like true crime stuff I've watched and listened to. Mm-hmm. Like, cardboard boxes and suitcases aren't allowed in my room. And if that's all I'm gonna say, because if you've listened to any of these podcasts, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I just get I'm like, ooh, get so creeped out. I can't even have like piles of clothes on the floor. That's bad. I'm just a wimp. It's okay though.
You're just trying to survive, okay?
My sister turned to me and we were just like, this is what we do. We both come home from work and we zone out on the couch for like 2 hours, and she goes, sometimes I watch horror movies to feel something. I'm like,
that's me.
If I like, I wonder what it takes though for you to like watch a movie that you've seen so many and be like, this is exciting and great and I'm loving this, and it's not like a cliche rerun of every other horror movie.
Well, you know, the problem is I look for bad horror movies. Like, I'm looking for the B movies. Like, so they're all very weird and like cliche and stuff.
We need to do an episode because I want to talk about Velocipaster.
Have you seen that?
I have not, but I want to. Can I handle this amount of gore that I can handle? You should have seen. She froze. I feel like she like completely just like malfunctioned.
Yeah, I started shaking. I think you can.
I want to watch it.
I don't think there's much blood because
that's okay. It's just yeah. But does he like eat people as a dinosaur?
No.
Okay.
Because what's funny is I was thinking about that exactly.
No.
Velocipaster, because I was like, I think she could handle it, and then I was like, should I rewatch it to make sure you can, or do we just brave it together?
We can look at the parental guide. They usually tell you what the scenes are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's one scene in the movie that I think about almost on a daily basis because it's so funny and not for the reasons you think.
Oh my gosh.
It was just like
I didn't know it lived rent free in your head.
It does.
I just love it. Anyway, so stay tuned. We'll describe the plot in a future episode. It's amazing. Or look it up on Google. It's great. Is it back to me? Which one are you on?
No, yeah, you did the horror thing.
I did that.
And Aquaman.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And that's what brought us on the rabbit hole.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes.
So how many do you?
I have two left.
Okay, so then I also have 2 left. Okay.
Yes.
Because I have like 4 here, so I'm like, all right, let me pick the best 2.
Pick the best 2.
All right, the power to heal any physical injury.
Oh boy, here we go.
Or the power to heal any emotional injury.
I gave you this one before we started recording.
Oh, really?
Like, no pain or no like memory of like mental trauma. Yeah. So, which is kind of, it's not the same, but it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
So I'm healing others or myself. I guess that's the.
How about yourself?
Me. No physical pain sounds nice, but honestly, the emotional one is what's taking over right now. So I'm gonna go with that one. If I could just like be like, boom, anxiety gone, boom, depression gone. That'd be my superpower. That'd be pretty cool. What if it defines? What if the stressy depressy is what defines me? This is definitely gonna be one of the TikToks.
I don't want to go on antidepressants. What if I lose my sparkle? My sparkle is.
Oh my gosh. Probably emotional, because like, would I live forever if I'm constantly healing a physical, or it's just like I'm in pain, boom, pain's gone, and like whatever immediate, like, oh, I stubbed my toe, pain's gone, type of deal. Not like I have cancer, that's gone. Because that'd be too OP.
Yeah, that'd be a little too OP.
Yeah, I think emotional then. I'll go with emotional. Let's go with that. So we're getting too deep. The more depressed answer. If you made this far in the episode, you deserve to hear a little the deeper stuff. All right. If my memory serves correct, you do not particularly enjoy wearing dresses. Not that you won't do it, but it's not your favorite thing to do.
Correct.
Okay.
See, I like wearing dresses. It's just I don't have dresses that fit me. Like,
gotcha.
Because
and like material. Sometimes a lot of
dresses
are like,
that's the problem. Is there's not
cotton dresses are kind of hard to find.
There was a sale at Kohl's, so I bought a bunch of skirts. So,
oh my gosh, that's so exciting!
I have like a couple skirts now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. Would you rather have to wear a dress every day for a month that isn't your favorite?
Okay, yeah.
Like material, like kind of an icky material, but like not so bad that you can't like have it on, but you're just
uncomfortable. But it's not like unbearable.
But you have to wear it one every day for a month, or allow someone else to moisturize your hands.
My hands!
I literally jumped. Like put moisturizer on your hands.
I'm gonna melt.
I was gonna say for a week. I don't even think if I said for a day, you'd still choose the dresses.
Yeah. Even honestly, I will wear a wool dress over moisturizing my hands. Yeah, that's how much I hate lotion.
You knew that was kind of one of the questions. I feel like deep down you're like, she's gonna bring it up again. Literally a joke.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
No, it's okay. That was so funny though. That was so funny. I should have known. I knew it was bad. I knew it was really bad. But I was like, maybe it's not like, maybe I could come up with something worse, but apparently it can't. Even a wool dress?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll do it. Even a jean dress. Hate jean material too. I'll do it.
Wow.
Like, let me tell you how much I hate lotion. When I was a little kiddo, my mom like lotions her body like every day. Like she'll get out of the shower and just you know like everywhere. And like as a kid, like I go to hug her and like she just got out of the shower. Like I couldn't hug her because there's leftover lotion. Yeah. And I was just like, because there was times that I hugged her and I was like, oh no, I've made the biggest mistake of my life.
So question answered. So, I hope this is a good one. It's your final one.
Be the absolute best at something that no one really cares about. Or be average at something that is well respected.
I want to be like the best bubble blower. I want to be like that. Have you ever seen at the Ren fairs they have like people that dress up as mermaids and they put on like a bubble show? No?
Yes. Yeah.
Like I want to be so good at something that no one cares about. I'm gonna make them care about it. I'm gonna be like the best. I don't even know. I'm
becoming proficient in something and I'm gonna make it everyone's problem.
Exactly.
On like, TikTok every day, live streaming 24/7.
Like that one guy that every time I'm scrolling, he's just juggling all the time. It's like every night at 8 p.m. when I'm just scrolling, there he is. He's doing his thing. Oh my God. Or like that one person with the blow up cow costume. I don't even know what's happening on the internet anymore. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be amazing at one thing. Make it in the Guinness Book of World Records for like the most random thing ever, and then everyone will forget about me in 5 years. But those 5 years are gonna be awesome. I'll be known for that one thing, whatever it is. Can cake the most yarn in a day or something like that. I don't even know. Who even knows? But like, yes.
Well, that was an easy question for you.
Because like I love obscure things.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be known for something really obscure. Anyway, all right. So ready for? So this is the final one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Are you guys ready? Are you still here?
You still
Probably
awake?
not. Did our screaming lull you to sleep?
Oh.
It could have.
Because I feel like we'll have a nice, calm, soothing tones, and then one of us like laughs really loud or screams or something, and then it's just like, this is not a podcast you listen to fall asleep. You listen to this while you're crocheting or washing the dishes or something. Yeah. All right. Would you rather have, like, I'm going to change it a little bit. You know you're going to find your soulmate. Like, someone tells you, don't worry, you're going to find your soulmate. Like, it's going to happen. And, like, they know for sure. And I'm not going to, I was going to do ability to marry anyone you want, but it's got to be, you can't just be like, yo, you, and then go, I'm in love with you. That's not cool. But, like, if someone could tell you for sure, like, in the next 10 years, you're going to find your soulmate. And you're going to be happy. Or you never have to pay for yarn, crochet supplies, or patterns ever again. Unlimited crochet things. Like hooks, yarn, stitch markers,
You do
needles.
be testing. You're testing me in the worst ways possible.
This is your equivalent, I feel like, of your, like, any language, any instrument thing.
Yeah, this is my equivalent. All right, I got some questions.
All right, here we go.
So, the soulmate thing. Like, it's like, just I know that I will get a soulmate. Do I know, like...
there's no wondering anymore. You can know very general information about them.
Okay.
Very general information. Like the really important stuff, like, they align with your values, they're older than you, stuff like that.
Okay.
Like...
Yeah. Sorry, Lovely. You're already in the dumpster. I think I'll have to do the yarn.
Heck yeah.
You know? I could make a soulmate with all that yarn.
There you go. Can you imagine what your house would look like?
Oh, I'd have to get a new house.
Like, but I'm talking about you can get deliveries anytime you want. Like,
with free shipping?
Free shipping.
Oh!
Like, literally, like, you just had on-demand yarn, like, crochet supplies just in general. Like, oh my gosh, my hook broke. Boom. There's one at your door. You know what I mean? Like...
There's just a guy in a truck waiting for me to break a hook. He hears the crack and he's there.
Joanne's is gone, but there's a Joanne's truck that's just only dedicated to Kat. Like, this is her orders, her supplies. That's the answer I was hoping for. Because, right, like, I feel like you're gonna find somebody. It's gonna happen.
Hopefully.
But, like, for, like, the possibility of, like, okay, you know you're gonna have somebody, but you don't know exactly when.
Right.
Versus... unlimited crochet. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'd want to be told. I want to be told that I have a soulmate and I'm going to find them. That's what I would want to be told.
See, but, not to be morbid, I guess, but I'm not looking for my soulmate. I'm just looking for a person. Because I just want to get married and have children, please. Is it too much to ask for?
Another opposite. Because I feel like marriage and kids terrify me. It's hilarious because like everyone I know wants to have children. I'm like, watch me have kids first.
Oh no, you will.
Everyone will hate me.
Yeah, you're gonna get married.
My
and have
sister,
kids
my
first.
friends are all gonna hate me because I've been saying I don't want it for years.
Mm-hmm. No, that's
the irony of life. So that's it. Yay, we did it! 10th episode. Which I love when you said what we should do for people pleasing this week because it was so perfect.
Yeah, it encapsulates our friendship.
yes it does.
So, we usually record on a Monday. It is now Saturday.
It's still coming out normal time, so y'all won't notice the difference. But
it's just our schedules have not aligned. Nick's been dying a little bit. Yeah. So and then like when we're texting to make plans to like record, it's like, well, is this okay? What about this? Is that okay? Can I like? Would you be okay with this?
And I was like, wait, I'm suddenly feeling like slightly better, but like you're busy now. But can I still do the thing? Like I want to go out tonight. Is that still okay? Like I don't want to like bail on podcast time, but then also just go out. I was like, that doesn't like either do both or neither. So I was freaking out. I was literally like holding the phone, like slightly shaking, like, oh my gosh, she's busy now. What do we do? Can I still go out?
That was so fun because I was standing in a craft store looking at beads, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
You're like, it's chill. I get to shop, and like I'm like, well, was she saying that in like a like? Oh well, it's okay. I'm just gonna shop instead. Like I couldn't. You would never do that in a million years. But my brain was like, what if she's upset at you for I don't know. So it was a lot of back and forth. Like, but as long as you know, are you sure? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't do today. Is that okay? Are you sure? Like, what about Saturdays? Like, you sure that's okay? You still good for that day? And we did it!
Yay! We made it.
So here's to 10 more episodes.
Only 10. After that, we're retiring.
That's it. We're 20 and done.
So thank you for joining us for 10 episodes. Mm-hmm. Our one viewer.
Our one number one fan. You know who you are. Shout out. Special shout out.
Shout out to you. So we hope you enjoyed this episode of us spiraling.
Yes.
With Would You Rathers. And then we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.